At the end of January this year, between power cuts and beyond the clutches of potholes, I got together with some of the actors from the improv show, director Tom Brickhill, and a small production team from Area 46 to try out a brand new concept. The concept is called Write From Shakespeare. The focus of our attention, a scene from Shakespeare's magical play, A Midsummer Night's Dream. The Write From Shakespeare process has a particular approach. After the initial meet and greet, the actors do some warm-up games to get them focused on each other, away from the stresses of everyday life, and in the mood to create. Next, the director casts the scene. Who's playing which character? This is followed by reading a breakdown of Shakespeare's original script into everyday language, a series of bullet points to help the actors understand the scene they're about to read. And then the actors read the original Shakespearean text of that scene. How did the great Shakespeare choose to bring this scene to life? This is followed by a group discussion about the scene, some analytical delving into deeper literary waters. Following this, the actors read their character objectives for the scene. What specifically does their character want to achieve in the scene? This might affect how they manipulate other characters or the conversation to get what they want. A bit like real life, really. Then some improv games are played to develop ideas further. A particularly useful one is hot seating, where an actor, in character, has to answer questions fired at them by the rest of the company. Once the actors are primed and ready, it's time to get on set and act out the scene, improvised, in front of a multi-camera shoot.
All right, casting. Quince, Kevin. Bottom, Musa. Flute, Taft Bob. Snout, Jamie. Starveling, Mike. And Snug, So, it doesn't matter if there's only anything now.
Okay.
It's just
I thought something's okay.
Taft Bob, if you can be as well the bullet points.
The theatre company is meeting to plan for their performance at Theseus and Hippolytus' wedding.
Quince is about to cast the play.
Bottom calls first for the name of the play, and then who will play which part.
First, good Peter Quince. Say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Answer as I call you.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Yes. Ready? Name what part and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom.
Yes.
Are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover
Ah.
that kills himself most gallant.
Cool.
What does that mean? What happened?
Well, initially it's in prose, right? Implies that they're lower class citizens because they don't speak in the highfalutin iambic pentameter, yeah.
What does highfalutin mean?
Speak like you've gone to Eton, as opposed to you live right down in East End.
Ah,
Right. Okay.
There's some very quiet characters in the scene.
Starveling just says
Snug,
one
and
thing, you know.
Snug.
He just says,
Oh,
"Here,
that's not
Peter
just-
Quint,"
yeah.
and that's
So you'll
it.
see in the motivations, I've given you slightly elaborate motivations that are not in Shakespeare's play, just to give it a little, just to add an edge to it a little bit. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to now go to Kristen Bank.
Reality
So,
Cool,
we
I'm
are.
excited.
I can probably take 3 or 4 people. We go to Kristen Bank, and then we are going to create our play.
The point was to get some inspiration from the original text. Shakespeare's writing might seem a little confusing to some, but to those of us who love the bard, it really is inspirational, relevant, and timeless.
Shakespearean language now, please.
Dost thou, oh, forsooth,
With your
dost thou.
thy pretty eyes and voice like a bird.
Hey,
Prithee, upon the Rialto, thou nuncle dost find him himself.
And then, time to break it down, get to grips with the essence of the scene.
So with the live stuff.
Jeffrey distinguished himself one time. He had a group.
Yeah, so
Hello, Donkey. He died last year.
So what made you join the crew?
Mr. Quince came and asked me, and I said, okay.
Who's the best actor in the troupe?
Well, I mean, Bottom thinks he's the best.
He heard me talking, and I was reciting a poem, and then he heard me and was like, why don't you just, come and join the thespians here at the farm? So I was like, Pulato.
Why did you join? Why if you don't enjoy it? Why are you doing it?
My mom says I should get out more.
My name is Flute Tinge.
You have a very deep voice.
It is what it is.
What does a joiner do?
I know what joining is.
Okay, guys. So what's happening next? We're going to get stuck in. I think we've seen the spaces, so, and it's cool, right?
No, I love it. It's amazing. It gives you. You start to feel the story the way we.
Just before performing the actual scene, each actor was given clear motivations for their part in that scene to help guide their improvisation.
Okay, so character objectives. So for my character objectives, Quince, to cast the play we are performing for Theseus and Hippolyta's wedding in 4 days' time.
To make it clear that I am a great actor of enormous range and could play any part in this play.
To understand the director's motives, especially the choice of play.
To not be cast as a woman, I always end up playing a woman.
To have time to prepare, as everyone knows I'm a slow learner.
To learn from Bottom, who I regard to be a great actor.
Thanks.
And then there's nothing left to do but to dive in and replay the scene. The overall objective for the scene is to highlight a local theatre company getting together to prepare for a performance to be done at Theseus and Hippolyta's wedding in 4 days' time. Bearing in mind that this is a very amateur theatre company, and things can get somewhat out of hand. Shakespeare improvised. 5 cameras, 6 actors, zebra, a donkey,
and action.
and no safety net.
Time. Mr. Quince.
Yeah, no, they should have been here. It's a hell of a late piece.
Dib.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, very good. Thanks very much. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. How's that, Snug? So glad you could make it. Yeah. Who's missing? We're just missing one, huh?
She's always late.
Oh, very good. What the hell are you doing back there?
She wants to be dramatic. I don't
It's
understand.
not drama. This is my place.
She's
You guys
eating
are
a
invading.
vegetarian food again. All right. Okay, let's get started.
Let's get started.
So as you guys all know, we've been. Mr. Philistrate came to me and he said we would like a drama,
Yes.
and he knows that we've got our drama group.
Yeah.
That you guys have been practicing in the tobacco bombs, and so he's hell of excited.
So,
So we're
Mr.
going to be doing a drama for
Yes.
the wedding of Theseus and Hippolyta.
Hey,
Very excited.
Mr. Quincy, before we continue with the ululations and whatever, what play are we doing?
We're doing Pyramus and Thisbe, dude. That's
Yes,
what we
no,
discussed.
we did talk about doing Pyramus and Thisbe. I remember
Yeah,
when we were discussing that
So?
behind the tobacco bombs. But we've actually, I had a little cup of tea with with Bottom yesterday. We
Yes.
had some tea and some,
Without me.
and some buns.
Quiet.
And we came up with this really exciting idea. We thought we'd do something really romantic.
Yes.
We would do Romeo.
Romeo and Juliet.
Dude, no. That's not what we decided.
Romeo and
Hang on.
Juliet.
We didn't decide. No, we didn't decide. That's not cool.
But we just thought
excuse
this was
me.
so hell of an
It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
It's a romantic. It's a romantic.
Do you want
Romance is
everyone
not
crying?
tragic. Romance is tragic.
Yes. No.
Stick with the program.
Yes.
Continue, Mr. Quincy.
Thank you very much, Trotram.
You're welcome.
And now we need to cast the play. So I thought for the part of Romeo, the romantic Romeo.
Come
we
on.
have
Oh, we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Good choice, though.
Of course,
Good choice.
I am the best.
He's a hell of a romantic guy.
Forget
When he
about
tries
the
to be,
rest.
he can do it.
I can do it. Mr. Quincy, I think these people. You know what? I want to know whether Romeo is a lover or a tyrant. What kind of character is he?
He's a lover, obviously.
Okay.
But he kills himself.
Tragedy, see? Tragedy.
I know, but it's romantic tragedy.
Yeah. So I need to move the audience to the point of tears. Where they're crying so much that they're crying very much. You know, I've got the perfect soliloquy because I'm seeing doubtful faces. Doubtful faces here.
Yeah.
To be or not to be, that is the question. What light through yonder window breaks? Right now, you can see they are making a beast with 2 backs.
Bottom!
Can you sit down? Can you sit down? Can you sit down? Sit down.
I want to see you.
Sit down.
You are disrupting.
I am the assistant associate producer director. Sit down.
You go score.
Sit down.
That's bottom.
All right, okay, very good. Thank you very much.
Keep quiet.
We are a theatre company. A theatre company run. Thank you very much.
Now breathe them down.
All right, Juliet, flute.
Hello.
Flute money king.
No. I think you make. I think I want to challenge you as a performer. Flute, you can play a woman. You played a woman before?
Yeah.
You can play a
A
woman.
woman.
You can do it.
A woman.
You can do it.
Lord Capulet, snout.
What?
Lord Capulet. Strong character.
Why
strong character.
what? I don't get.
Strong
We should make it as
character.
truthful as possible.
No, I think I
And
like.
it's more
I know
truthful
He's
if it
got a
says like
beard.
that.
Yeah,
He's got a beard.
All right. Work with me, people.
Work with the
This
director.
is going to be a hell of a good show.
Fantastic
Lady
lady.
Capulet, Starveling. Lady Capulet.
Lady Capulet.
Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah.
Wait.
A woman.
But I thought you could
wait.
play.
Yeah,
I thought you could play
exactly.
it in one of those covered. You know, like you know how they cover their.
Like a veil.
Like a face. You know, in fact, I can.
But it's a woman.
If it's a problem, Mr.
just-
Quincy, if it's a problem, I can also play it. I can play the
But
character.
that
I've got a
very
veil at home. I can do it.
No.
Guys, I don't understand your
Stop
intentions,
shouting.
Banana.
Stop
No, I'm not
shouting.
shouting. I'm just expressing
Stop
myself
shouting.
like
But a
everyone
woman,
else.
though.
Why are
What
you
is your
making
problem?
men play my roles in my women?
Why
My
not?
intentions in your
All right.
Banana.
What is the problem?
Don't promote
Feel
it.
the piece. All right.
See, this is what happens when you change the play.
So msaidmaenda kure Mr. Nanchikumbira kuti inini my lines anguka mosanondipa a few weeks.
Dude, it's in 4 days.
Alright, 4 days zacho naasi ahead because inini bando rangu rechirungu rinokasika
I don't think you need to worry too much. Because you're going to be playing the nurse.
But I'm saying
And I think it's just if you're just a very loving nurse, just a lot of hugs. A lot of hugs. Don't have to worry too much about the lines. Just
if I can just like
Be very careful. Okay. All right, thank you. All right, that's all.
I like it.
One last thing to say is that tomorrow night we'll be rehearsing in the woods, in our usual place.
Sorry, wait, in the dark.
No, there's going to be some moonlight. Bring your solar lights and whatever you were given by Mr. Fiddlestraight. Yes, and some candles and whatever else. You know,
Our own candles.
well, you know, we've all got candles and we've all got solar lights. So let's just bring those. Yes.
My mother's using it.
Please, can you listen to the director?
That's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Bye,
We're done for
bye,
today.
thank you,
Thank
bye.
We are.
Yeah, got it.
We'll
Bye.
see you tomorrow.
Ukienda
Don't
guys
forget.
tanamata here hapa. Uenda kupi tinamata hapa.
Quiet.
Guys, we're done.
Should we practice?
Bottom, let me come with you. You can give me some pointers with that.
It's alright.
No, yeah, I know it's okay. That's why I'm coming.
It's okay.
I know.
Thanks. Andikutaura zveromance and it's okay, you can sit here.
It's a bit sharp, actually. It's on my butt.
Ukona mdaraka kudza iwo andikuona kuti andikutaura zvenhengekene romance nechi and as you know,
Yes.
when I was in school,
Yes.
poetry,
No.
literature, novels, zvese kutonodzwa kwachauruka,
You have told me about your poems before.
matigari, zvese enters of the savannah.
A hell of a
Daro
good
unoziva
idea.
kuti anonzi ningirikini
No, no,
shima
no,
chinodya
really,
kauya
I-
kuchikoro kwedu unoziva
No, no.
ndikarisaida papa inzwa kamdara onaka inini spice things up.
Keep doing
I need
your
to
poetry.
do it.
You are a very good poet.
Yes, Mr. Quincy, no,
10 ndosiya script hanipi. Ndosiya bhuku rangu remapoems.
Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Iripo, unogara mudanga imomo.
Bye.